Rafa does another special drop of Joey's and Junior's. Megabass does a re-release of the super dope Below Attack hoodie and some one-of-a-kind, never-before-seen deals from Griff and I, because this is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle Christmas Buyer's Guide Edition. Let's have some fun. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
Oh, what a stud. Yeah.
Look at that.
That was sick.
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. All right, guys, some breaking news. What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful post-storm fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
Welcome back, my friends. I am Ben with the Hookup Tackle, the Tackle Otaku on Instagram, being joined by my two best buddies in the whole wide world. I have my man Griff. Happy Sunday, sir.
Hallelujah.
And I have the grumpiest, most boring friend I have, my buddy Jeffrey the King. Jeff?
Hallelujah.
Okay, this is going to be weird. Welcome to the strangest Sunday you're ever going to see on YouTube. This is what's new this week at the Hookup Tackle, but this is our annual Buyer's Guide edition. Now, we don't normally do this on a What's New episode,
Right.
but we've been kind of busy. So for all of you guys who were nutty enough to partake in our Black Friday, our Cyber Monday, our citizens, all the chaos of the last 2 weeks, thank you guys for the business. Thank you for your patience. It feels great to be, I mean, I want to say caught up with, like, you know, caught up.
Yeah.
Right?
It feels good. It's been busy.
Yes. So, cheers to you. Would you like a beer, by the way?
Oh, no, thank you.
Would you like a beer, Jeff?
Oh, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Double rejection. Perfect way.
Double time.
Happy holidays to me. Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday. By the way, Jeff, we're only about 12 days or so away from Christmas. 10 days, 11 days, 12 days. So, that's to you, Jeff.
What is that supposed to mean?
Buy me something good.
Okay.
I'm going to show you everything I want today.
Oh.
Okay, so every year, Griff and I get together. We put together this buyer's guide as a combination of multiple things. One, for you guys to see what we would want in case that inspires you for any gift ideas for yourselves, but also to give you a platform if you want to send your spouse or your kids or whoever might actually love you enough to buy you something to a place to shop. Hopefully we're putting some good ideas out there, but we're also going to drop a few new things today. And Griff and I always put together these kind of mystery bentos, and in the past we've done them in different amounts. Today we have a handful of those as well, and some of these are pretty ridiculous. So you're going to want to jump on top of them very, very soon if it's something that you want to do. So we are going to separate these categories into a $50 category, $100, $200, $500, and then let's just say crazy amount.
Yeah.
Right? In each category, we're going to basically hit the big 3 C's of Christmas.
C's.
Yes. So we're going to do the cool baits or cool stuff. We're going to do a couple of custom things, and we're going to do some crazy things. Okay, so we're going to start in the $50-ish category, right? So these are going to be if you only love your loved one a little bit, or maybe you need stocking stuffers.
You love them because you have to.
Yeah, you're stuck with them, right? These would be great ideas at the $50 price point. Let's roll it.
Do it.
You want to start?
Let's start.
Okay.
All right. So, hats. Everybody needs a hat, right? I don't know a single fisherman that doesn't fish with a hat.
That'd be weird.
It'd be kind of strange,
Yeah.
right? So, we got our Sims custom hats, right?
Our captain's hats. I love these hats.
Yeah, super comfortable hats, right? The material, it's like a thinnish material on there, so it's not too heavy on your head. Also, Megabass hats. I mean, who doesn't want a stylish hat while you're out fishing also? All right, so Megabass makes a pretty sick hat. It's like 7 different colors, different variations. You have your trucker and your
Kind of full canvas.
yeah,
Basically your cold weather and your hot weather.
yeah,
hat.
your whole hat and your
Yep.
not whole hat. There you go.
All in one.
Yeah.
Okay, staying in this zone, we're going to talk about Evoluzion 110s. It's always our best-selling hard bait that we have in the shop. Now, we have a handful of limited colors, so if you're looking to buy some of these, I'm going to walk through these colors with you. So you can, if you pick any of these colors, your loved one will love it. So this is a color that we have exclusive here in shop. It's called SBCB Shad. We're down to the last handful of this color. So this is one that once it's gone for good. It's just kind of a fun color that Megabass did for us. We also have some Respect Series colors still floating around. So we still have like TLO, we have YMC, we have last year's classic, Bassmasters Classic color. We have some Japan only colors like HTIU, Vegetation Reactor, Khmer and Copper Shad. So any of those colors that speak to you, YMC is super sick. Those are available in the 110.
So also in Megabass, we have the Pop Max, all right? Same thing. There's a bunch of custom colors or limited colors still sitting on the shelves. A lot of people have been looking for them, but they're there. They're on the website. You know, you got your TLO, your Megabass Shrimp. This was a pretty cool, it was a Respect color, right?
Yep.
And then your Dragons. So this was a pretty cool color that Megabass came out with.
This was a 2024 exclusive drop color to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. So
yeah, pretty sick.
Last chance to scoop those up, which would be a super cool holiday gift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, staying on Megabass for one more minute. Teaser hooks. This may not seem like much of a gift, but they just came back in stock. So maybe this is something that's not actually a gift, but just something that you guys want to get for yourself. These have been almost next to impossible to get in jerkbait sizes. So size 6, size 4, right? 6 is going to be for like an Evoluzion 110. 4 is going to be for like a shiner or crankbait. They are back in all the key colors. So the whites, the chartreuses, the blacks, all those kind of colors are back from Megabass in the teaser hooks.
All right, so Ghost Wire. This is a bait that's pretty new to us. It's just been here for a couple weeks, but it's already becoming one of the favorites from the guys in the shop. Pretty cool little bait right here.
You and Jeff have been out filming with this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been out and we've been catching a lot of fish on it.
Yep. What are your thoughts on the Ghost Wire, Jeff?
It's light.
Yeah.
It is crazy light.
Light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, super cool bait. It looks like an A-rig, but it's not an A-rig, right? So it has these ABS blades on there. These blades are super light, so the gear that you have to use with it is going to be light, like a big spinning rod, a light or a medium light casting rod. Super cool bait, right? Comes in a 5-wire and a 7-wire. So the next level
Is a 7-wire.
is the 7-wire,
Yeah.
and then the regular one, and then it comes in 2 colors in the half or full fish hologram. So that one right there is the half, where that hologram, it doesn't cover the full blade, so it just looks like a smaller version of the full.
The other thing that's dope about this is it comes in that tube, which is perfect for stocking. So if you are actually looking for a legit stocking stuffer, this is perfect. It drops right in, and everybody will be happy with this.
Yeah, and
You
then
can store it back in there.
get in there. Great for storage when you're putting it away. You can even put it away with the bait on there. It doesn't bother it. The wires, you're gonna have to adjust them to how you want the wires to look, but it's not hard. They're pretty durable, pretty sick bait. It's definitely caught some of my biggest fish of the year so far, and we're already at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Pretty sick.
All right. I'm also going to talk about a relatively new bait. This is one that I'm really into. We've been throwing it for several months now, both in Japan and the US. This is from Wazamono, which is a company that's made by Imakatsu. This is the Gill Soft 130. Now I know a lot of you guys have purchased these. Jeff, you just made a great video on your YouTube channel on this that if any of you guys missed, you should definitely check out. Jeff walks through the riggings, how to rig it, how to alter it, all that kind of stuff. But this is just a very natural, soft plastic bluegill. It's 30 bucks, so it's priced well. You can swim it, you can glide it, you can use it as a wake bait, you can alter it to sink it down. Just lots of, it's just kind of a universal kind of do everything bait that's really fun to have to learn how to use. It's not like a super, I mean, you can just take it out of the package and throw it, and it's gonna be a cool like bluegill wake bait. But what's fun about this bait is it's kind of a never-ending possibility to it. So if you like to tinker and alter and tweak things and change things, this is a really fun bait to have. So that's the Gill Soft 130. Okay, you're up.
All right, guys. I have a deal for you.
The return of the
Deka Dodge bundle.
boom.
All right. 2 Deka Dodges. They're going to be the same color. You don't get to mix and match, but you will get a bundle, 2 of them for $49.99.
No, $39.99.
$39.99.
Let's just be crazy. So they're they're normally 70 bucks a piece, so it'd be 140 bucks for the bundle normally. We're just shaving 100 bucks off, so 2 for 40 bucks.
Okay.
So
Sick.
there you go. Probably the dopest crawler maybe ever. I don't know that you need 2 of the same color. Everybody kind of needs 2 of everything. But for that price, it's almost half price of 1 and you get a second one.
Yeah, and
So-
if you fish it like me, one's going in a tree eventually, right? So
You're probably just going to cast it off, actually.
You're gonna need a second one. Hey, kind of a big deal.
Don't learn knots from Griff. That's basically the moral of the story. Okay, let's talk about a couple of custom things. Now we, as in Griff and I, both released a custom color Kicknocker. We're to the end of both of these.
Yeah.
So the race the race started and it's been going back and forth, and we're kind of at a tie. So the best color ever made is this one here. This is called Contact High. This is a okay color called Hell Yeah Gill. It's actually a beautiful color. It's a tremendous color.
Hell yeah.
Very nice. But Contact High is just more universal. It could be a bait fish. It could be a pale white albino bluegill. Whereas this one's, you're kind of just stuck being this one thing.
Yeah.
So if, just depending on what you guys like, you've got Ben's custom, you've got Griff's custom. So great options that fit great in a stocking.
But hurry up on the Hell Yeah Gill because they're going fast.
Well, this one's pretty much almost out. It's almost gone.
Faster than the other one.
So there you go. All right, and then finally in the $50 price point category, we brought back the Lucky Craft bundles. So if you guys purchased from us on Black Friday, we did these amazing Lucky Craft bundle deals. Basically just like the Deka Dodge, the 4 packs. Okay, so you choose your color and you're gonna get the bundle. So you're gonna get the 4-pack or the inner pack of that item. But all the Lucky Craft bundles are $19.99 to $29.99. So, you know, things like LV 500s, you're gonna get 4 LV 500s for $29.99. This will fit in a stocking, or you could wrap it up and it's amazing. These are only $17 a piece, right? So you're at 68 bucks for 30 bucks. We've got small baits, we've got Magnum craypeas for $19.99. You've got big crankbaits, so big square bills like 3.5s, 4.5s, pointer 100s. Like, so it's a lot of really, really good baits for 20 to 30 bucks. It's a great way to go and get your loved one something really nice for not a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, so we are gonna jump to our next category, which is the 100-ish categories. These are baits around 100 bucks. So they might be sub 100, they might be just over 100, but we are gonna start with a new drop for today. This is from Rafa Customs. Quiet down over there, guy. This is the Joey Shad Jr. Okay, so we've dropped these one time before, never in these colors. We have 2 colors dropping today. We have Bluey, which we did last time in the Joey, and then we have Bone Lavender. So it's this bone with kind of a sunken black eye, a little bit of lavender hit on it. This is going to be the junior size in this. They're I think 119, so these are all handmade, hand tested, hand painted. from our buddy Rafa. It's just a great small bluegill glide in that like 1.5 ounce-ish range, so easy to throw. And we don't get these very often. So pretty much anywhere you guys live around the country, this would be an amazing bait to add to your collection. So those are available while supplies last from Rafa.
All right, so right here we have the DRT Joker. All right, super cool wake bait. I love throwing the Joker. It's very lightweight. It's like 2 ounces, like around in that range. This one is rattling, so that means it is JDM. So a few of these left, but a great gift if you have guys that really like throwing the big stuff and just having a lot of fun when they're fishing. This is definitely a great option right there.
And anything DRT, if you guys are buying for a loved one, anything DRT is always going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like there's some brands, like if you buy something Megabass, everybody's going to love it. You buy something DRT, everybody's going to love it, right? There's certain brands that just have that allure. When do you throw a Joker over, say, like a Rat? Because you love the Joker. You throw it all the time.
Yeah, so I almost have replaced the Rat with the Joker.
Okay.
So, but one cool thing about the Joker is that it walks really, really well. Like it has a super wide wobble with the lip in. You can take the lip in, flip the tail, and just cast it out there and walk it. And then that rattling one makes a ton of noise. So it just grabs a ton of attention. It's super sick.
Cool, cool. Well, I'm going to stay on a, not necessarily a topwater, but kind of a surface-esque style bait. This is one of the crazier baits, I would say, to be released over the last year. And this is from Imakatsu. This is the Uma Deathroll. Okay, now these are a slow sinking, but they pretty much fish at the top.
Yeah.
Right? So most guys will use it kind of as a, either like a plopper style bait or a very, very slow sinking, like a subsurface style bait. I'll take one out here just so you guys can see it. So here's the Uma Deathroll. So it comes as a 3-segment bait, right? And the front and back piece are kind of designed as like counter-rotating ploppers, right? So this one's gonna spin this way, this one's gonna spin this way. So they're counter-rotating as they go around. And this middle section kind of is like a keel. So it kind of just keeps the bait keeled so it tracks straight. It's an action that's very, very unique. Now, you've been playing a lot with these.
I love that bait.
You can separate these pieces also.
Yes.
And this is something that's not super common, but you've been separating this front piece,
yes,
taking it off, adding a hook to the back, and are you fishing it as a topwater or subsurface?
No, I'm adding a little bit of weight onto the hook tie,
okay,
or the line tie right there.
Okay.
Adding a little bit of weight with like a grenade or something like that.
Okay.
I'm casting out, letting it sink, and slow rolling it in there. It's pretty dope as
Yep.
the small one, but as the bite gets harder, you know, and they're not eating the big stuff, you want to throw something small, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. You go from the big bait to the small bait, and it works great.
Yeah, so if you want something crazy and weird and unique, it doesn't get much weirder, I would say, than this, but it's still a very cool bait. So that's from Imakatsu. That's the Uma Deathroll.
Yes. Alrighty. So, almost a very similar style bait,
yeah,
is the Raid double header. All right. So the double header is a 2-segment prop bait. Yeah. So it has the prop in the front and the middle. This one's going to act just like a prop bait for topwater. You're going to roll it in. You're going to reel it in slowly. It's super loud. These props spin so easy, and they churn and they make a ton of noise. You can also walk it. It does a little walking. Add a little board weight to it. Let it sink down a little bit, and you can get that crazy dead walk on there. Super sick bait. Catching a lot of fish on it. And it's fun. Super fun bait.
Yeah, kind of a topwater glide bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, another great option in that $100 price point is line. There's line in all price categories, okay? But in the $100 price category, you start getting into like good line.
Good line.
So you could do bulk. You could do like bulk shooter, which is the line that I'm exclusively throwing now. Jeff, you're between shooter and Tatsu?
At the moment, yeah.
Yeah, so you know, if this is the way to buy this stuff. When you're buying the expensive lines, it's usually like $40 for a filler spool or like $100 for like 5 filler spools. Yeah. So if you could ever buy it in bulk, that's definitely the way to do it. But that would be a great gift for anybody. Okay, and that brings us to our first Ben and Griff's mystery bundle, right? So let's call it Mystery Bento. Ben and Griff's Mystery Bento. This is our $100 Ben and Griff's Mystery Bento, but it's not such a mystery. I don't know. This makes sense. This brings us to Ben and Griff's OSP Custom Bento. Here's what it is. Let me just tell you what it is.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Inside of this is a collection of our custom color baits from OSP. So you're going to get a Rudra. You're going to get a Varuna. Now the colors are going to vary box to box. Okay. You're going to get a Blitz EXDR. All of these are custom colors that we do here in shop. You're going to get 2 Blitz Max DRs. You're going to get 2 Blitz Magnum EXDRs. So we're at almost $200 worth of value already. And then you're going to get a custom Sims OSP collab sun shirt. Okay? Unreleased. So they're only available here in this box. We made them custom for this box. They're available in different sizes and different combinations. So some will have OSP on the back and an OSP ink hit down the sleeve. Some will have the OSP Wings logo and the OSP ink hit down the sleeve. Some are hoodies, some are just regular shirts. So the way these are going to come, it's basically a $270 value for $99.99 is what we're doing. Okay, so it's a smoking deal. You're going to just order them as your size. So if you wear a medium, you're just going to order the medium box, and you're going to get the colors and the shirt that we grab for you. No selecting the colors, it's just a grab out of a box and drop it in there. So it's kind of a mystery and a fun thing. If you're an extra large, get the extra large, so on and so forth, right? So order by your size, and all that is yours for only $99.99. That's a good deal.
I'll take one.
Here you go.
Thanks.
They're in Japanese sizes, right?
No, these are Sim sizes. So you can order, with Sims, you just order accordingly. So if you're normally an XL, it's an XL. All right, so that brings us to our $200 category. Now this is where a lot of stuff starts filling up and some really crazy deals are happening. So I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. There's some really fun things. What are they doing over there unloading that truck? Here we go. New this week from our friends at Rafa Customs, another Joey Shad drop. So we've got 3 colors in. This first one is called Dirty Bone, which is just a nice all-around whitish bone, great looking color. You want to hold that? We also have a Gizzard Shad, and we have a Threadfin Shad. Okay, so 3 colors in the Joey Shad. This is the 8-inch version. It's about 2.5 to 3 ounces total weight. So again, just a great all-around shad glide, great at chopping, great movements. Again, handmade, hand-painted, and everything from Rafa Customs. So those are available now.
Boom. All right, guys. Fishing reels. All right. You can't be a fisherman without a reel. All right. So plenty of reels in this category. So you got your Curados, your Tatulas. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Curado, there's like 40 different versions of it. Tatula, there's like 40 different versions.
Maybe
of
60.
It. So there's plenty to choose from, but great reels, great price. There you go.
Boom. All right, staying in line, if you're a Tatsu guy, bulk Tatsu fits in here. Now Tatsu comes as 1,000-yard spool. So where Shooter was in the category below, it's because it's only in a 660-yard spool. Tatsu comes in 1,000-yard spools. It's another great high-end line, but they'll all come in these packages. So again, easy to gift, but that's a great option at this price point.
Yep.
All right, back in this week, our best-selling jacket from Megabass. Now Megabass makes 3 hoodies now, okay, and I'm gonna run through all of them, but this is the Blow Attack hoodie. This is the new soft shell version. It's got this beautiful fleece lining. It's, I'd say, a medium weight, okay, so you can wear this universally all the time. We've got 3 different colors. We've got this nice gray, we've got a green, and there's a black color, okay, so you can mix and match. It has cuffs that have Velcro that you can tighten them up. It's just a very comfortable all-around use. It's wind resistant and water resistant. So if you're in a torrential downpour, yeah, this isn't the jacket. You want a pro dry or actually rain jacket. But if you're in like a light drizzle or running across the lake or it's just a chilly morning, these are amazing jackets that are stylish and not too bulky. So they sell out every time we get them in. So that is the Blow Attack jacket. By the way, with Megabass sizing, this is Japanese sizing. So go up one full size. So if you're normally an XL, you're gonna want a 2XL. If you're normally a large, you're gonna want an XL. If you're in between sizes, like let's say sometimes you're a large, sometimes you're an XL, go to the 2XL, okay? Go up one full size at least. Okay, Megabass also makes a Wilderness jacket that's a kind of a windbreaker style jacket, so light rain windbreaker, and they make the Blizzard jacket. I own all three of these jackets. I wear this one like 3 times a year because we live in warm places.
I think it's hot.
But this thing is toasty. So if I lived somewhere cold, I'd be living in this jacket. It's the warmest jacket I own. Warmer than all my Sims. It's super breathable. It's super comfortable. It's very lightweight. So if you guys need just a burly warm jacket, there's that. And then this is last year's version of the Blow Attack hoodie. This is the hybrid hoodie from Megabass. We just dropped these on sale to 50% off, so now they're $99.99. So if you want to scoop up the last remaining ones of these, there's blacks, there's reds, so you guys can scoop those up for under $100. You're up.
Oh. All right, guys, fishing rods. So you needed fishing reels, now you need a fishing rod, right? Can't go fishing without a fishing rod. All right, so Orochi double X's. These were dropped, the price was dropped to $199 on these. Super sick rods, they've been around for a while. They're actually really good.
We don't have a lot of models left, but the models we have left are really good ones. The Launcher, which is my favorite. It's actually the only Orochi that I have in my lineup. But the Tour Versatile is in there, the Atlas is in there, so there's some really good models left. $100 off, pretty good deal.
Yeah, super good rod.
Yeah. Staying in Megabass rods for a minute, these are Megabass Destroyer Japan rods. Okay, so this was the previous version of Destroyer before P5. We have 2 models, I believe, left in this. We have a G-Ax, which is kind of a shorter, a 6.7 F6, so it's like a jig worm, kind of multi-purpose. And then we have the Eliminator, which is an F463, which is a short 6.3 jerkbait rod, like 110 Junior, X Nanahan type stuff. These also went $100 off to $299, but we just sweetened the deal starting today to $249. So now you're closer to $200 than you are to $300, so $249, and you get a brand new Destroyer, full warranty, everything. Those are available now.
All right, guys, if you need sunglasses to protect your eyes from the sun, Electric makes a great pair of sunglasses. We all wear them. I wear mine every single day. Bunch of different frame and lens combinations still available. So there you go.
Jeff, are you back in Electrics after you flung yours into Ikehara?
Yeah, I'm back in.
You got a new pair.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. I can't say enough good things about them. So if you guys are looking for new glasses, I really have been happy with the Electric. So
Yeah.
Okay, that brings us to our next Ben and Griff's mystery bento. Now this is our Ben and Griff's Christmas bento. This is a $199 box, over $600 worth of tackle in this. It's a crazy deal. Now,
Madness.
we tried to combine everything that we both love. We love deals.
Yes.
We love soft plastics. We love hard baits. We love limited items. We love custom things. So we put it all into this box. This is the box. If you're gonna get one thing from this episode, this is what you need to scoop up, okay? I'm not gonna spend 40 minutes going through every item in this box, but I'm gonna just highlight some of the stuff that's in here. Now, we're gonna start with some limited things. Each box is going to have a special run Megabass 110 and Pop Max in Baby Gill. Okay, it's only available in this box. This was a color that Megabass did last year in the Junior. It was an amazing color, so we asked them to do it in the 110 and Pop Max for this box. It's a dirty color. It's basically a half tone, kind of shrinks everything down. Baby gill pattern. It could be a shad, it could be a bluegill, it could be a tilapia. It's absolutely disgusting. So you're gonna get it in the 110 and the Pop Max, okay? So there's a hitter that's custom. We also talked earlier about the SBCB Shad that was special done for this shop. You're gonna get one of those, hold that for a minute, but you're also going to get the matching Teckel Kicknocker. Now we call the color Flash Me in the Kicknocker. So depending on which box you get, you might get a Kicknocker, you might get a Kicknocker Pup, but basically what this color does is, you know, it looks nice and natural, right? But then when it flashes and moves, you get that chartreuse hit on the bottom. It's the first time this color's ever been done, and it's available exclusively in this box. So there's another banger in there. It's a good one. Let's do another one. How about, which one should we do? How about this? All right, LV500. Everybody needs an LV500. We've got some crazy good bundle deals going on LV500s, but we have a brand new color that's never been done before in an LV500 in this box. This is Gizzard Shad. I don't know why it took them so long to make this.
That's the
It's
color.
probably the best color they've ever made in an LV500. It's in the new JDM packaging. So again, for now, it's only available in this box. Hopefully this will become available everywhere, but for now it's in this box. Now, on top of that, I'm just gonna kind of run through this. You guys are gonna get some other Lucky Craft items, some pointers. You're gonna get some Blitz crankbaits, some magnums. You're gonna get a Gill soft. There's all kinds of plastics in here. Okay, it's gonna be a variety of plastics. So there's like $300 worth of plastics. There's some Raid, there's some Hide Up, there's some Evergreen, all kinds of stuff in here. You're gonna get Osakana swimmers, you're gonna get slides, you're gonna get jigs, right? What do we got here? We got some Evergreen plastics, some jigs. All in all, total, over $600 for $199, and it includes all those limited items. So there you go. There's the Ben and Griff Christmas Bento for this year. Those are available in limited supply starting right now. I'll take it. All right, on to the $500 category. This is where things start to get fun. Why don't you start the category?
All right.
I don't know, start to get fun? It's all been fun.
All right, so we're talking about fishing reels again, all right? So we talked about the Tatula and the Curado earlier. If you want to upgrade your reel a little bit.
A lot of it. This is a huge jump.
It's definitely a big difference. So two of my favorite reels, I think most of my rods have Zillions and Metanium DC 70s on them. So there you go.
I would
sick reel.
say, for me, the reel of the year.
Dude, this definitely,
Yeah,
it was a big surprise.
I love that reel. Steez A2 I love. So for me, it's a four-way tie. Steez A2 is super specific for me now. I put my varial on it. I can throw it on my diffuser, on my Mark 56. I can throw my chatterbait stuff. Like, I love that reel. Steez SVT wing on my Dark Sleeper blows my mind. Exists, of course, right? But that Metanium 70, every time I use it, and I hate to admit it,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
I love that
You
reel.
just named 3 Daiwas and then a random.
Well,
Shimano.
this was the biggest surprise for me. on
It's
how
dope.
Good it is.
I don't know what to say. It's a super sick reel. The Metanium DC 70 is the best reel Shimano's ever made.
Yeah. When they first came in, we were just like, it's another DC reel.
Wait, say that again.
It's the best reel Shimano's ever made.
Better than it.
Better than your Antares Monster Drives. Yeah, it's better than that. You can't put an Antares Monster Drive on a Pop X stick, Jeff, or a 110 special. That'd be ridiculous.
And an FMJ.
You could put this on all those
The
things.
Antares is better.
No.
I would disagree, sir.
That's crazy.
There you go.
Let's bet, Jeff. All right.
What's the metric on that?
Let's talk about baits. So,
What the hell is that?
you know,
You
if
can't throw those on the Metanium DC.
Sure can.
Sure. Yeah.
We'll teach you, Jeff.
You ain't gonna throw it far,
Yeah.
but it's gonna go.
You get 5 yards of 30 pounds. Here we go. If you just want something over the top ridiculous, here, you hold this one so I can unhook myself on this one. Thanks. All right. Gira by Deps, Frenzy by DRT. These are two of the more ridiculous large baits in the shop. So if you just want something over the top, these are two great options. Jeff, you've thrown the Frenzy for several years now. And what are your thoughts?
It's ridiculous.
It's a big ass bait.
Griff's even thrown it.
Yeah,
Griff has
Griff
more
had to have
experience with
shoulder
it.
surgery after throwing it.
Yeah.
He's an old ass man.
I'm still recovering.
So there you go. There's a couple just they're dope, but they're kind of nonsense at the same time. So if you're into it, there's a couple good options in this category.
And now we're going into fishing rods. Again, every fisherman needs a fishing rod. Hey, so for me, the P5 is the rod to use. All right, I love the P5s. These are two new models that just came in for very recently, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. The Monstrous and the Super 711. Right, the Monstrous is a an F7.5 7.5, so very similar to the Mark 56, slightly faster. So you can throw your big baits on there. Citizens have been a big deal around here a lot lately, so you can throw those. Glide bait, do all kinds of cool stuff with it. Super 711 is made to be a punching crankbait rod.
It's kind of a crazy thing. Megabass can do things in P5 that they've never been able to do before, because P5 is such a unique kind of combination of this crossweave graphite that it can be strong and stiff and sensitive and fast, but still super forgiving at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
But it sounds crazy, but when you feel the rod, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the Windbuster. It's built to throw jerkbait, and then we're throwing it for
Bottom
contact stuff, right? Or Mad Bull's built to throw crankbait, and you could throw it for bottom contact stuff. So P5's my favorite line of all rods. It's what I mainly use.
Yeah.
So great opportunity there. $475 to $549. So in that $500 price point, if you guys are into
And
it.
this is the best punching crankbait rod ever made.
For sure. All right. Thanks, Griff.
Because it's the only one.
All right, I'm going to stay on Megabass rods, but now we're going to talk about some deals.
Deals.
Okay,
I
so
love deals.
these are a couple that I have that I've sweetened the pot on. Okay, so this is the Destroyer Carbonhead. So this is the same as that Destroyer Japan that I just talked about, but the Carbonhead version has titanium guides that run up, so it ends up being usually $50 more. We put these on sale for $3.99. I just dropped them to $3.49. Dropped them an extra $50. So $3.49, you get a Carbonhead. How about the last remaining Destroyer Evoluzion White Python? So this is a super sick rod. It's right up to 4 ounces. You could throw rats on this. You could throw big wakes. You could throw glides. You could throw spinner baits. A lot of stuff you can do on this. They normally sell for $6.49. I just put them on sale for $3.99. Okay, so they're gonna go fast. The last remaining ones are available now. Okay, and finally, a Ben and Griff mystery rod bento. Okay, you have no idea what could be in this bento, but it's $4.99, and it's gonna come with 2 Daiwa rods. You're gonna have over $800 value. So if that speaks to you, Griff and I are going to pick our 2 favorite ones, put it in a tube, and send it. So there you go. There's the $500 mystery Daiwa bento.
Oh, it's getting kind of weird.
It is.
2 dragons.
Wait.
All right, Jeff, let's wrap it with we're just going to call it the extra bougie level. Okay? No price cap. This is above $500 worth of stuff. So spend whatever you want, right? You really love your person, right? This is what you're gonna get. So let's start with reels because they're in my lap, okay? If you're in this category, these are our favorite reels in this price point. Oh, look at that. We just talked about the Steez A2,
Right.
the Exist, the SVT Wing, all amazing options. Steez A2 is going to be better for like 1/2 ounce and above. Steez SVT Wing, 1/2 ounce and below. Exist for anything. Okay, so that's all right. They can figure it out. They know what I'm saying. So if you're in the reel category, those are amazing options. What do you have?
I have Pro Dry.
Boom. Everybody needs a $1,400 set of rain gear.
Yes, but it's $1,400 worth every penny. All right. There's rain gear, and then there's rain gear. Right. So we've all experienced the rain gear that's come through, and we got wet.
Yep.
And the worst thing to do is be fishing when it's cold and being wet, and it's terrible.
Yep.
Right. So Sims has made this Pro Dry. It's their top of the line stuff. It's got a logo on it.
Yep. So we logoed both the jacket and the bibs. You can buy them separately. So you can buy just the jacket, just the bibs. This is, look, there's no way around it. This is a ridiculous amount of money for a set of rain gear. I think it's stupid. I think it's ridiculous, and I own like 5 pairs.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to be wet. The one time in the last decade that I've been wet, I was not wearing Pro Dry. I was wearing the other Sims thing that sucks. So I would recommend, if you spend any time outdoors, this is one of those things that's worth every penny to own. It's just a game changer. So I can't say enough good.
Being dry is a great morale booster.
Yes.
So.
And if you're Jeff, you can just continue to cast and not catch anything for hours.
With this.
Okay.
Yeah, with that.
Our once a year conversation about
Once
the
again.
Roman-made Mother Chaser. Look, if you want the most ridiculous bait in our shop, this is probably it. It's a handmade, hand-carved, out of a log, basically, out of half of a tree that they chopped down in a forest. Here you go, the Roman-made Mother Chaser. It is, what, about 20 ounces, Jeff?
22 ounces.
Yep.
16 inches long.
That's a human baby.
It is like casting a baby. I did fish with this one time, and it was this dumbest, worst experience I ever had fishing. So I don't recommend it, but if you're into doing just ridiculous things, I think I snapped this off, what, twice? 3 times?
Julius did it once.
Yeah.
But
And
it floats, guys.
It does
So
float, thank God.
You can get it.
So if I was you, I would not weight this to slow sink.
Don't do that.
Because it's so heavy.
It was snapping on 40 pounds.
Yeah, 40 pound, just there
Done.
it goes.
Yeah,
Okay.
see you later.
Yeah.
And we were fishing from shore too.
Yeah.
So then we had to cast with like little trout baits. Remember that? That was a day, Jeff. But if you want to spend $1,000 or $1,100 on one lure, this is a great one to do. And we do have this Biwa Masu color, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Here you go.
All right, Ben.
Okay, we're at rods.
We're at rods. All
The
right.
bougiest of rods.
We're going to Bougie Town. All right. So, the Shimano Poison Ultima. All
It's
right?
crazy that Shimano is the bougiest in the shop.
Yeah. But super sick, right? These rods are made super well. They're very, very light. I mean, they weigh nothing. And they're strong. All right. So, all of them are fast. They're all pretty fast. They're very good at doing what they were made to do. All right. You're not going to be running a bunch of different techniques on them, but if you want the best at doing what it was made to do, these are very good.
Yep. And then while we're in this category, we still have a handful of Megabass Arms Super Lagueras in stock. Now this is actually the last that we're ever going to see of these. Okay. So and the reason for that is Megabass is going to be celebrating a big anniversary here pretty soon, and they're going to change up the models. Everything we have in stock now is made in Japan by hand by the Megabass artisans. There's dragon logos on them. They're custom grips to right hand or left hand. Just beautiful, beautiful rods. It's a $1,000 rod that's just a very cool art piece, but super, super functional fishing wise as well. Griff and I both own a handful of these, and we literally we shore bang with them. We drag them in the mud. They hold up incredibly well. Super strong rods.
They're rods that are made to be fished.
Yes.
They're not just there to look at.
Yes. So if you want just something totally unusual, that's a great one. All right, Jeff, and let's wrap this up with one final Christmas offering. Now, Griff and I historically have done a $10,000 mystery bento that for some reason nobody's ever taken us up on. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. But this year, we're going to do a $3,000 not so mystery bento.
Mystery-ish.
Yeah. So here we go. We are calling this the Ben and Griff's $3,000 essential bento. I just made that up. here's what it is. Okay, you are going to get one each of the rods that neither Griff nor myself can live without.
Right.
P5 Windbuster and a P5 Dark Sleeper. These two rods, you could literally do probably 90% of the things that you need to accomplish.
Yes.
All right, so you're going to get those. You're also going to get this beautiful case from OSP. Inside this case is going to be a few different things. You're going to need reels for those. So you're going to get a Steez SVT wing to match with your Dark Sleeper. We will reach out to you to see if you're left-handed or right-handed if you buy this, so don't worry. Just order the bundle and then we'll make sure we get you down. You're also going to get a Daiwa Exist for your Windbuster. That's what we use, so that's what you're going to get. Griff and I are going to spool those reels up. I choose the baitcaster.
I choose the baitcaster also.
Nope, you get the spinning reel. So we're going to hand spool those for you with the line that we use. We're also going to include $500 worth of tackle that we're going to throw on those rods. This is not something I'm going to throw on the rod. I'm just going to put a pack of Citizens in there for you anyways because I had some. But we're going to throw, look at that, some Micro Citizens I stole from Griff. You know, sleeper craws. There's free rig stuff, bait finesse stuff, all kinds of stuff that you guys might throw on those rods. Throw it in the bundle here. So in total, it's a $3,000 box of stuff that is going to be all yours that Griff and I are going to go around and pull for you. So if that speaks to you, there you go. There is the creme de la creme this holiday season. Should we limit this? Otherwise, we're going to be spooling lines forever.
I'm going to get sick.
Okay, we'll spool
not
lines
gonna-
forever. So if that speaks to you, have at it.
There it is.
All right, and that is a wrap for this buyer's guide. Jeff looks like he's having the worst Sunday ever, having to hang out with us talking about baits. But
Just trying to
hopefully
figure out what to buy.
that's not the case for you guys. Hopefully that was insightful to, I don't know, things that are floating around Griff and I's mind. If you have questions on anything that we drop it down below. I will get answers for you guys. Of course, I leave my Instagram handle in the beginning of every episode so you can dive down whatever rabbit hole you want to dive down. I am all yours 24/7 almost. So if you got rod questions, reel questions, outfitting type questions, if you're shopping for a loved one and you don't know what to do, you can also reach out to me there and we can help you make sure you get exactly the right thing. So enjoy some of the new items, enjoy some of the deals, enjoy our mystery bentos that we put together. And guys, on behalf of myself and grumpy Jeff over there and my best buddy Griff, guys, have an amazing week. It's almost Christmas. If I don't see you next week because you guys are traveling, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you guys. Enjoy a delicious orange. Trust me, it helps during the holiday season to drink a lot of these. Wouldn't you agree?
Nope.
Anyone? They know what I'm talking about. Cheers, my friends. We will see you again next week. Peace.